I'm Aaron Bolin. I'm a police officer with Scottsdale, and I'm one of our public information officers. A police officer in Scottsdale is an amazing experience, and the city's really unique actually from basically north to south and east to west. There's different sort of areas of the city. One's areas like a very entertainment centered area, then we have very residential type areas and even some industrial areas. And so policing here can be really unique and a really just different experience every single day. And so a lot of times when officers come on shift, they'll go to their briefing, they'll kind of touch base with their squad mates about what's going on, and then go hit the road. And then once they go available for calls, whatever people need help with in the community, we're gonna respond to that and help them the best that we can. And so you might go from a traffic collision to a domestic violence situation, to a bank robbery or some other type of high risk scenario. You never really know what you're gonna get, which makes it pretty interesting as an officer working it, but also some of the uncertainty can be a little scary sometimes. And so it's important that we all trust each other, that we work together well, and then we have amazing support from our community. And that really goes a long way to making sure that we feel good. Then with the community support we have when we're out there, that we're doing our best for our community every single day. Yeah, the branded bills are really very comfortable. We've had hats in the past that have been made out of hotter materials. And so I'm not sure what kind of magic these are made with, but they are very comfortable and they have ventilation in them. It's amazing. The designs are amazing. We have our logos on them. It says police on the back, and they're very recognizable for us, obviously, when we're in uniform, to make sure that we keep that continuity of having a uniform appearance, but then again, also just a good look overall, good professional look with the way that they're made. Many officers aspire to be the type of police officer you hope would come to respond to your family's emergency. I think for most police officers, there is that sort of just that feeling that we're really wanting to help people, help the community as best they can. And there's so many different ways to do that in the police department. It's answering calls for service. Sometimes it might be arresting someone who's a threat to society at the time and removing them from society. That's definitely a function that police do. And what keeps a lot of us coming back is just that sense of duty, that sense of wanting to do for our community what some community members can't do for themselves. You know, some community members can't protect themselves. Well, we're here to try to protect as much as we can. If they're a victim of a crime, investigating and holding those accountable for that, that's what we're here to do too, and then to build those cases and send them off to the courts then for justice for the victims. The dangers are real though, and it can be a dangerous job. There are other dangerous jobs in the world, yes, we know that, military for instance, and other jobs. However, there is danger in policing, and we do the best we can through our training programs and everything else to really mitigate the dangers that do happen in policing, but you just never know. And it's always important for our officers, you know, their goal every day is to come here, serve the community safely so they can go home to their families. Because a lot of us have families, and that's one thing that we, want to make sure we treat our community like our own family as best we can, right? And so that's one of the things here at Scottsdale Police. Great team environment and a great community. We have great community support, which helps out a lot too.